Today is Constitution Day. That's right, on September 17th in 1787, 39 delegates of the Constitutional Convention signed the newly created United States Constitution. And today, I am excited to share some interesting facts about our United States Constitution and that convention. Remember that the Constitution begins with "We the People," and this is the People's Constitution. That means your Constitution. Ah! To start, America's Constitution is both the oldest and shortest written constitution of any major government in the world today. The original Constitution, signed in 1787, contains 4,543 words. Today, with the 27 added amendments, it is 7,591. Did you know that Rhode Island sent no delegates to the Constitutional Convention? Because they recognized that this federal convention would most likely replace the current weak structure of the government with a stronger central government, which the Rhode Island legislature did not want. This document that provided the original weak national American government, well, it's none other than the Articles of Confederation, which were adopted in 1777 and went into full effect in 1781. America worked under the Articles throughout the Revolutionary War until the ratification of the Constitution on June 22, 1788. Although the Constitutional Convention was originally to change the Articles of Confederation, many delegates realized that so many revisions had to be made that a brand new document should be written in its stead. James Madison, who we now call the father of the Constitution, brought with him an outline of the government that he hoped that he could create with the Constitution. Because of the controversy about replacing the Articles of Confederation, the Constitutional Convention meetings were held in secrecy, and guards were stationed at the doors of Independence Hall to help prevent leaks. In fact, Independence Hall is where I'm standing right now, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here is where the rigorous discussion took place that lasted 5 months, from May through September of 1787, all for us to arrive at the original Constitution. And for everyone there, I was easily the oldest at 81. The president of the Constitutional Convention was George Washington, and in fact the only future United States presidents to sign the Constitution were George Washington and James Madison. Other future presidents like John Adams were serving as U.S. Minister to Great Britain, and Thomas Jefferson was serving as a U.S. Minister to France during the time this was taking place. And the debate was intense. George Washington put it best when he said, "The Constitution appears to me, then, little short of a miracle." There were even delegates who attended and refused to sign the completed Constitution, primarily because it lacked a Bill of Rights. And finally, in order for the completed Constitution to become law of the land, even after being signed, 9 of the existing 13 states had to ratify or agree to it. And the first among these states to ratify it were Delaware. Following them were Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, and then finally, with New Hampshire, the Constitution became the foundation of our new U.S. government. But even after that came Virginia, New York, North Carolina, and not surprisingly, and last, Rhode Island was the last state to ratify. To ensure state passage of the Constitution, it was necessary to promise a Bill of Rights would be added as amendments. After the first 10 amendments were passed by the House and Senate, and 3/4 of state governments passed those amendments, they became part of the U.S. Constitution as well. The Bill of Rights officially became a part of the Constitution and law of the land on December 15th in 1791. And the government the Constitution gave us, as I stated after the convention, a republic, if you can keep it. Then and now it is you, the people, that make this great republic possible.